Hi, welcome to Halftime, Wofford versus ETSU. I'm here with Junior Marissa Bayer. Marissa, you're from Georgia. What brought you to Wofford?
Actually, my older brother was recruited by Wofford to play football here. So my family had kind of heard of Wofford before. And so my mom was actually the one that reached out to the previous coach here. And he just replied back saying he would come watch me play. And he watched me play in North Carolina and he liked what he saw. So that was good. And, I came and visited and fell in love as soon as I got here.
And how's the adjustment been with Jimmy Garrity? I've heard all the girls love him. How do you feel about it?
Oh, yes. He has been such a blessing to us and my teammates. He has really created a new culture for our program, and I can't wait for my next year and a half and just to see what he does the next few years.
And what has been the biggest highlight playing basketball here?
Definitely my teammates. I think they're 100% my lifelong friends. I've met several of my best friends that are on the team, and so yeah, for sure.
And I know basketball takes up a lot of your time here at Wofford, but what's a highlight outside of basketball?
Definitely the school for me. I value it a lot. A Wofford degree is very important, and that's probably the best part of being at the school is the education that I am getting. And I've had some really great professors over the years, and yeah, it's definitely a big part of it.
What are you planning on majoring in?
I'm currently an econ major, and I plan on minoring in business too.
What do you want to do with those majors?
I'm still working on that, maybe something in marketing or management or finance. I'm kind of shifting between, different areas of business, so.
I talked to Deja a couple days ago about her wanting to volunteer, and you have some experience in volunteering. Tell me about that.
Most of the volunteering I have done has been here at Wofford through SAC. So I've been a member of SAC for 2 years now, and we have required hours per semester. So I've gone to Miracle League, which is where we play baseball with like mentally and physically disabled kids. So that is so much fun. But besides that, I've gone and picked up trash at a park like a few miles from school. So, there's all kinds of things to do around here to volunteer, but Miracle League's definitely the most fun.
I heard you've come from a family of athletes. What is that like?
Oh yeah, you can't go home from college without having a conversation about basketball for sure and sports. So it runs all through my family. My mom was a cheerleader, so we don't really consider her an athlete, but my dad played football and basketball in high school and college, and all my siblings played sports in college, so it's definitely a big part of who we are.
You looking up to your siblings growing up, now you're the upperclassman and the younger girls are looking up to you. What is that like?
It's definitely a lot of pressure, to be honest, but I've been trying to accept the challenge recently, and I think that my teammates do respect me and listen to what I have to say, but at the same time, I still learn from them. Like, even though the freshmen are so young, like, they're teaching me stuff every day that, I didn't know before, so it definitely is a good thing for the both of us.
Now you're averaging 10 points a game, which has helped you double your career scoring. What about your game has gotten you there?
Definitely the work that I've put in over the summer. I think that's something that the coaches emphasize with me on specifically, and I think that's what's propelled me through this year. Just Coach Merrill is our post coach, so he's the one that's been pushing me to work on all areas of my game because they always need improvement. So definitely working in the summer.
You spent a lot of time under Kendra Washington, who was a former Wofford basketball player here and is now a pro player. What part of her game have you taken from her?
From her, I would definitely say her aggressiveness and her love for the game. I think that's something that I didn't always pick up on, but now in the past 2 years, I've seen how much she loves the game, and it's reminded me how much I love the game. And in terms of her aggressiveness, she just would not give up on a play, and I feel like that's the kind of player that I need to be.
These are a little bit more fun questions now. So what is something that people don't know about you?
Well, I think my friends know this about me, but I definitely really enjoy cooking. My teammates, they don't like to call me Chef Riss, but I call myself that. So that's something that I got from my dad. He cooks all the time and taught me mostly everything I know. So, yeah.
And if your dorm was on fire, what are 3 things you would take before getting out?
Ooh, okay. I don't want to get in trouble here, so I'll take my roommate Aaliyah. I'll take her with me out of the room. Probably definitely my phone. And I don't know, I guess the TV, that's pretty important. Yeah.
Okay, last question. If you had one superpower, what would it be?
Superpower? I think being invisible would probably be pretty awesome because no one would know where you're at and you could just bounce around and yeah.
Well, thank you for your time, and we'll get back to the game.